Hello, Earth signs. Welcome to Leslie's Mystic Den, and I'm going to have timestamps provided for each zodiac sign, Earth sign, which is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, down in the description box. And each sign is going to have 3 situations presented to them, so you guys could resonate with all 3, 1, or 2. So yeah, you can go ahead and skip this mini meditation that I'm going to be offering for the earth signs prior to the reading, just so that we can have a nice collective balance of energy. So take 3 deep mindful breaths and just going to listen. All right. And now that that's that, let's jump right into the reading. I'll see you guys there. Bye. All right, Taurus, welcome to your pick pile. So let's go right in. I'm going to go into card number 1. What is Taurus doing? How are they doing? What are they going through? So, okay, card 1, card 2, card 3. Interesting, Taurus. And also just want to mention that I'm going to be pulling from the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sterrell. So, just so you guys are aware. So, Taurus, card 1. You guys got Temperance in reverse. So, to me, this feels like I'm hearing like you're going through something that's not fair. You're going through something that you weren't expecting this to happen to you because you thought you were doing all the right things. Now, don't attack me for that. Sometimes we do things that we think is right, right? And we sometimes think that our decisions are the best decisions regardless of what anybody else thinks. That's everybody's right. But I think what you're going through right now, card 1, is like you're learning about why this may have happened. And I'm not accusing you also of, doing this to yourself. There is also outside influences playing into this. I'm feeling like you felt like it was gonna happen, or you saw something that occurred into your space. I don't know if it's like in your dreams or also like in your outside perspective. Card 1. So you're going through a situation that's just playing out. Card 1. Card 2, Knight of Wands in reverse. Taurus, you are, I think, slowing down, or I'm hearing also not getting lost in your path, because there is no one destiny, I think, for everybody. I think you can also find yourself in lots of ways throughout many paths. So I kind of feel like for those who feel tied to the Knight of Wands, you're finding yourselves in kind of like, I don't know what I want to say like this, but like a little side mission on your journey. Like you're not stopping towards your journey, you're just making a detour. You are still like moving your energy into a direction that you want to go to, but you want to slow down. You're making that choice for yourself. It's not like someone is stopping you. It could feel like that at first, but I think you're going to learn that you did this because, you were just curious and you wanted to check this place out, I want to say. And card 3, Taurus, 10 of Cups in reverse. Kind of the first thing I feel is that your world is upside down, or that the things that you loved the most are kind of fading away. Something into that regard, Taurus. Or you were also, it's just been a decade and you're realizing that this is no longer your 10 of Cups. So I also feel like this is you kind of going through the motion of, okay, I think it's time for me to have this just be this. And I'm okay with it. Like, it's time for me to move on. Could be in regards to a job you really, really loved doing. You were there for a really long time and you're realizing that, there's more to life than just this. And I'm not going to make it my favorite thing anymore because I'm off to find my next 10 of Cups, my next thing that I'm going to build towards. Or this could also be feeling like divorce. Couples just realizing that it's just better for both of them to split paths, even though they are still going to remain amicable towards one another because maybe you've built a family. But like ending a cycle of like things you really loved dearly. I'm feeling maybe it could even be friendship. You're kind of closing the door on this friendship and you're just saying to yourself, I'm on to better things, or I'm just moving forward from this. So I'm going to pull from the Believe in Your Own Magic by Amanda Lovelace. And I'm going to show you the box. Alright, so Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle Deck by Amanda Lovelace. And we're going to get some advice in regards to your situations, Taurus. Now remember, you can resonate with either of these situations or all of it. Okay? Just find it interesting that one situation, it seems it's more in regards to the emotional center, while the other is more like energy-wise, like your motivation. And for the other situation, it is a major arcana, so that is something where I sometimes feel like when a major arcana card pops out, it's kind of like a collective thing. Oh, okay. Where it's like many Tauruses are going through that. Alright, so Gray, endings are inevitable. Okay. Yeah, this definitely oh, the word just kind of slipped from my mind. Oh, there we go. This confirms what I was saying with temperance, where things are closing and it's out of your control. Endings are inevitable. That's just the way life goes, We go through changes all the time. Even if sometimes we feel like we're not moving, you still are. You're still growing. You're still learning so many different things and going through different experiences, whether it's learning how to go grocery shopping by yourself or learning how to do this new thing with somebody else for a long period of time, but sometimes things just come to a close, and that's when we need to look back and acknowledge that, wow, that was a really good experience, and I'm thankful for the lessons I learned from that. And let's see, you also got dragons, slay them all. So, feeling like with temperance, your foot's still in the water, so you still feel like you're tethered to, I want to feel like in the emotional center, maybe like in your dreams, you are still experiencing things that are affecting your day to day life, affecting you during this transformative experience of things just happening around you and you not really knowing how to close this cycle. But I think deep within you do know how to face this, is what I'm feeling. Shark, swim away from the situation. Yeah, so also sometimes when cards are reversed, it feels like at least the way I read it as a tarot reader is it's a sort of a block, but it also depends like intuitively on how I feel about the card when I pull it. But yeah, with this one it definitely still felt like you were hanging on, and I got that because this person still has their foot in the water and one foot out. So it's like you're in a situation and you're also out of it. So you're jumping in and jumping out. And this is confirmation for you that you just need to leave, that you just need to end this for your benefit. And yes, another confirmation, tree. Let them go. This foundation that you thought was the best thing for you or the most important thing in your life, it's ended. It's out of your control, unfortunately, Taurus. And I think you need to acknowledge that, yeah, these were foundations that you had set thinking that it was going to be bountiful. You were expecting fruit to come out of this tree, but it did not. And it was something that you were not expecting. And I'm really sorry, card number one. I kind of feel like you're really taking a toll and you're really thinking about this a lot. Like, to the point where you're having difficulty figuring out how you can get past this, I want to say, even a toxic situation that you're trying to get out of. So, there's a lot of enemies, or there's a lot of people that you see as enemies, or as, like, I also want to say, like, oh, what's that word called? Like people you need to get past by, like, and these people could already not even be in your life, but you're still feeling remnants of them. Like, you're still feeling the trauma that they left behind with you. So, you just need to remember that you're not there anymore physically, and you need to, like, mourn for that lost foundation that you thought you were going to get a lot out of, and it's okay. So, card number 2. Let's see what your message is in regards to your situation, Taurus. Alright. What is the message for Taurus? What is the message for Taurus? Taurus. What do you guys need to know? What is your message? Alright. Okay, Taurus. For card 2, you got red. Forgive. evil queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. Library, take control of your narrative. Protest, start a revolution. Yeah, so you're going on a soul journey, and as I mentioned in the beginning, you're taking a lot of stops, but it's not a bad thing. Like I mentioned with card 1, when a card is in reverse, I don't necessarily feel like it is a blockage. It depends on how I feel intuitively, and that's why when this card came in reverse, I kind of felt like you weren't blocked, you're just taking your time as you're going through this achievement. So, and you need to not be so hard on yourself. Okay, card number 2. You deserve sugar, not salt. You need to forgive yourself for maybe the cycles that you are kind of stuck on, is also what I'm feeling. And you need to take control of your own narrative, meaning you need to take control of your own life, which you are doing. I feel like you are, even though you're taking your time. And that's okay, because everybody heals at their own pace. Everybody is trying their best. And protest. Start a revolution, Taurus. So that to me makes me feel like it's time for you to gather with people who you feel can come with you on this journey, can come with you on this like self-healing journey, maybe like grow into a better person is what I'm feeling. So you're on the right track and you're taking your time, but you're gonna find your, like I'm hearing like your people, like the people that you feel closest to, like the ones that are going to be next to you on this journey. No matter how long it takes you, they're not going to leave you behind. Card number 2. Okay. And alright. Card 3, 10 of Cups. What is the message for Taurus who feel tied to 10 of Cups energy? Feel like they're in this situation. Okay. Alright. 10 of Cups. You got this. I'm not going to say it out loud. I don't want to get the video, like, marked or whatever. But stand up for yourself, card 3. And surround yourself with love. Okay? Focus on the here and now. Okay, Taurus who feel called to this pile right here. It's time for you to, start something new. Surround yourself with people who are accepting this transition, accepting you as you are on this new journey, not judging you. They're telling you to, yes, if you're not happy, you can get out of this situation. If you don't love something anymore, no matter how long you've delved into it, you can always release yourself from it, because change is fine and you're allowed to grow. You're allowed to pursue your other calling is what I'm feeling. Like, I'm really feeling like this message is in regards to a job. Like, maybe you've poured so much of your time into this, like, business, and although it did give you what you needed to have that stability that I know you Tauruses love. We love knowing that we're gonna be okay, that, bills are paid for and things are good. even though I was doing that for you, which I feel like did help emotionally, especially, it's just not you anymore. You want to move on to better things, and although you are thinking on it because it is in reverse, like it's like a little like a blockage, you're still thinking about whether it's the right thing or not. Surround yourself with people who are going to just encourage you in whatever decision you make, and to stand up for how you're feeling. Don't just shut yourself. If you feel a certain way and you want to stop doing, you want to stop working for someone who doesn't appreciate you, you can always stand up and just walk away. Card number 3, okay? Alright, and I'm going to go into love messages with the Romance Angel deck. So, alright, so alright, shuffle it, and I'm just going to pull one card. Okay. I don't read these in reversal, they just come out like that, so, okay. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Yes, 100% yes. Taurus who feel like they're in card number 1 situation, just trust. Right now is the time to trust your faith in whatever you believe in. Trust that you're going to come out of this just fine, that you're going to come out of this even stronger than before. Right now, your faith is your engine, and it's what's going to help you push forward. Okay? Love message for card number 2. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, card number 2, this message definitely feels like it's time for you to walk your own path, and it's time for you to tell people it's time for you to tell people that you're going on this journey, and that they can either come with you and support you and love you, or if they don't want to do that, they don't want to support you on this journey, maybe it's too crazy for them, like maybe you want to up and quit your job and start like a road trip, like maybe that's just something that they don't want you to endure, you know. I really felt called to that. But if you're feeling that way, like they don't want to support you, then that's fine. You'll find people along the way that will support you through this journey, this new outlet, this new thing that you're going on, that you're kind of testing the waters on, I'm feeling. And card 3. Card 3, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And yeah, that's why the 10 of Cups is in reverse. It's because it's like a refresh. Like, maybe this thing, this job, this project, this work relationship, friendship, romantic relationship, it's time to release them because they're in the past and they can no longer hurt you. It's just time for you to keep moving forward and surround yourself with positive people who are going to help you on this next journey. Alright, Taurus, and lastly, I'm going to go into what you guys will expect out of this situation. Okay, so we're going to be using the Zodiac and 21 Oracle 108, so just gonna shuffle a bit. So many cards with this. Let's kind of difficult. Shuffle. Oh, card 1. That's for you, because that one flipped. Okay. All right. So, card 1, your situation says, happening soon. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon. So just give yourself time to center yourself. And I don't know if you've noticed, but 6, 6. Look at that. 6 is an angel number, and I want to say like it feels like balance, like there's an equal give and take, and yeah, that's temperance for you. It's an equal thing. It's the universe doing its thing. So give itself time. Your situation will reveal itself once it's ready. So card number 2, Master, discipline, working smart, focus, structure, teaching, training, conquer, overcome, learning a skill. Yeah, authoritarian, commanding presence. You're stepping into this energy, being a master of sorts, being skillful is what I want to say in something that you are going towards, which totally makes sense with what the other oracle cards came through. You are going to come out of this situation as being more confident and being like, I want to say like a leadership space. So you're moving to the top, I want to say, no matter where you're going, you're moving up. And card number 3, Taurus, you got youth, mutable, breaking free, rebellious, insecure, idealistic, on the verge, try things out, naive, finding self-impressionable, independent. So it's time for you to become independent. It's time for you to be like, I almost want to say like, you're learning again, like how to start brand new in something that you've literally been, like, you've already mastered one thing, now it's time for you to master another thing. And that is mastering a project, maybe going into a new relationship with like a youthful presence to it, not really expecting anything, more just having fun and going into your new adventure balanced and also having that youthful touch of, yeah, I'm gonna start brand new and I'm gonna have fun with this. So Taurus, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you luck on your endeavors. Thank you. On to the next pile. Bye. Hello, Earth sign Capricorn. We'll go with you first. So I'm going to be pulling from the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sterrell. Okay. And alright, so how are Capricorns doing? Hearing good. Like, just good. Okay. And okay, 3 of Pentacles, you're building, you're setting a foundation for yourself. What else is Capricorn? Going through Ace of Cups, experiencing something new that makes you feel whole. So it's like you've fallen in love with something that touches your soul. What else? Capricorns. And I'm gonna read this as in, like, maybe one situation where it's someone just currently working on a project, mastering, I'm hearing like mastering of a study, something for school, or also just concentrating on moving forward on something you were building. And for another situation, for another Capricorn out there, could just be that you've found something that you really love doing, or you found someone that you feel really attached to, like it's a brand new start to something. Like I'm hearing like the honeymoon phase. But it doesn't necessarily have to be in a relationship. It could be like you're falling in love with a certain project that you start or building, having fun with it. And a third situation I got is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so set these here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse to me feels like I right away hear like maybe you are you feel burdened by something, or you're burdened by a lot of responsibility. Queen of Pentacles is someone who kind of knows how to master their not just finances, but also like in the material world. You know how it is, Capricorns, where you know how to set a budget, you know how to schedule your appointments, or very like business oriented, but like work related, where you're constantly trying to move up, whether it's like in your hobbies, basically like high motivation. But I'm seeing the card in reverse, so this situation could mean for some of you Capricorns out there that are feeling a little overwhelmed or even burnt out. I'm also getting, and let's jump right into messages. I'm hearing messages that you need to know in regarding your situations here. Okay. Alright, Capricorns, I'm going to be pulling the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck by Amanda Lovelace. So, and I'm going to go through each situation. So, let's see. We'll go with card 1. This is 1. It started right there. So, let's see, what's the message in regards to the situation of the Three of Pentacles? In regards to what they are striving for, what you guys are really focusing on and being really dedicated to. It could also be just like a set routine, I'm hearing, where you're maybe trying to enforce a better routine in your morning or even after your work day. Okay, got a few cards. So, messages for the group who feel like they're in this situation here. Raindrops. Take a chance on them. So, could be in regards to a partnership, friendship, even like work relationship. take a chance on them. Maybe they could end up being a really good friend to you, or maybe having a fun hangout experience with them could make you feel more open to try other things, is what I'm hearing. And library, take control of your own narrative. So yeah, you're taking control, or you're learning to take control of maybe like how you want your story to be told. So if someone out there is writing a story, and it's time for you to take the wheel of that. Sword, make the change. So maybe you've been thinking about a certain thing you want to add into this project, or something that you've been working on. This is a sign for you to, take that leap, to start that change, and it'll be for the better. And princess, you can be your own knight. So, I mean, we see a girl with a sword and she's fighting her own battle, but it can pertain to also just being your own person and standing up to others when you think it's fit. Like, don't just let someone, like, go around critiquing you all the time and telling you what to do. Also, just stand up for yourself and just be like, no, I like it like this, and I'm going to work on it like that because that's what I want. So, yeah, if you're working on a project and you're relying on a lot of what others are telling you, maybe this is a sign for you to not do that and maybe just go your own route. Do whatever you want. And Ace of Cups, messages for those who feel tied to this situation. Ace of Cups, Capricorn. I'm gonna close the window. Dog's barking a lot. Alright, what's the message for those who pertain to Ace of Cups? What is the message for those who pertain to the Ace of Cups? What do they need to know right now? Okay. So, Ace of Cups, Capricorns. Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. So, you could be following your heart and doing what you love doing, and maybe you're not getting the reaction that you would expect from other people into something that you're really passionate about. But this is your message, Capricorns, to do what you feel is best for you. That's what I'm feeling. And I mean, yeah, Ace of Cups is finding that thing that makes you tick, finding that light that makes you start something you really care about. So don't rely on others, and don't take people's advice on this new thing that you've really taken a love for. Like, don't let anybody's opinions kind of alter that, okay? And lavender, surround yourself with love. It's also time for you to maybe hang out with people who fill your cup. Maybe you've been the one kind of pouring into a lot of other situations, and it's time for you to have that hangout where afterwards you feel very refreshed instead of drained. And now we're going into mural. Be your own first priority. Yeah, so I'm also getting the message of it's time for you to pour your own cup. Like, it's time for you to, follow what you really turned out to like, and allow that to just make you feel whole again, and kind of just have fun being in your own space. Okay, and now for those who feel tied to the Queen of Pentacles situation, where you're feeling a little burnt out, maybe also you weren't expecting something, like you weren't expecting that outcome, or you weren't expecting something to happen the way it did. And since you are a Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, maybe that maybe that like, it kind of made you fall back a little bit, but you're still a Queen of Pentacles. You're still someone who can take the hit, who can, I'm hearing, build something better, or kind of figure out a way to make it better. That's what I'm feeling. Oh, okay. Message for those who feel tied to the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, got a lot. Okay. That here. So, spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Maybe it's time for you to be yourself. It's time for you to be loud, or just speak your mind in regards to what you thought was the outcome to this. Maybe if you say it out loud, it would make you feel a little bit better. Or also, nostalgia, focus on the here and now. Yeah, like, you weren't expecting for something to turn out the way it did, and you're just thinking about what it, like, how it made you feel, like when it first began, or maybe when you had all these things and you're just thinking about it. But it's time to focus on the right here, to pick yourself back up. Mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. Yeah, you're feeling burnt out, but all the messages you're getting is to kind of not just hop on, what's that saying? Get on the horse or something? Not to do that right away, but in a way, slowly help yourself to just be you, is what I'm hearing. Like, don't rush into the hustle. Yeah. Don't rush into it so quickly, but to give yourself time, to regain your balance, so that you can be the best you that you know you can be. And Castle, it's time for healing, not war. Yeah, so that makes sense with a lot of the cards that I mentioned. I mean, treat your body like the palace it is. It's time for healing. And it's time for healing, I feel like, correlates a lot to Mirror, because it looks like the same girl, except this is when they're healed. This is when they are their best selves, and this is them kind of still feeling what happened, which is healthy, feeling all the feelings and allowing yourself to, but also acknowledging that you allowing yourself to give yourself this time is good, because it's going to get you here. So just take your time on that, Capricorns who correlate to the Queen of Pentacles. And now I'm going to go into I'm going to pull the Romance Angel deck, get a message for each one of you, one card in regards to love. So those who correlate to one. I don't read reversals for this, I'll just leave it up. Okay, so Alright, so you guys, card 1, your message of love is children. Your love life is being affected by children. So, this thing that you could be building is a literal child. um, yeah, or you're also maybe getting like a puppy. I'm also feeling like puppy fever just because of all the cute little doggies on this card. But also maybe this is the new routine that you're building. Like I'm hearing like a single mom who maybe got a puppy for their kid, and it's a new routine that you're starting, and it's difficult, but it's a challenge that you're enjoying because I mean, you have a puppy and you're watching your kids help take care of the puppy. That's what I'm feeling. But also, it's all like I'm also feeling for those who are like dog parents who are also kind of realizing what it means to feel like a little family. Like, also waking up in the morning, taking care of their dog or cat, any kind of pet. I mean, when you have something like that and it relies on you for food and, affection, it really ends up feeling like they're your own. And I feel like that's what you're learning right now. Like, that's a lesson that you're learning about what it means to, like, give in regards to, like, caregiving. It's what I'm feeling a lot. Card 1. And card 2, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And that makes a lot of sense with, be your own first priority. Don't seek anyone's approval. Surround yourself with, good people who push you to be your best self. It's a message that is saying, you can get yourself out of this cycle and do things that you love if you really wanted to. So it's time for you to just have fun without restrictions, but in a good way. Like, it's not get out and, be unhealthy and mistreat your body. It's more like have fun and, you know, while you're having this fun, maybe find things that help heal your inner child. Like, in that sense, like, I don't know, maybe pick up surfing or maybe pick up hiking or something that you've never really tried before that you've been yearning to do, like something that you feel like, you were meant to do in your past life or something that you love doing. Like, you're getting attached to it to the point where it's like, I'm finally gonna do it. This is like the green light telling you that, yes, you should go do that. And final pile is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And yeah, this is a really good card to have because all these cards for the Queen of Pentacles situation are literally saying, like, you know what? It's time for you to sing, it's time for you to have fun in building yourself back up to the person you know you can be. And just remember that during this healing journey, to just have fun and to just, like, as you go through your situation and you find yourself encounters with random folk, sometimes, there's no such thing as coincidence. Like, maybe you meet a person, you guys really hit it off, and like I mentioned earlier in this reading or in this one, where you can run into someone who can end up being like your best friend or like your soulmate, or even like someone who can help you find a job or help push you to do this endeavor, to try another endeavor, like a domino effect. So alright, and the last cards I'm gonna be pulling are from the Zodiac in 21 Oracle deck. Whoa. And I'm just gonna be pulling one card for what you guys can be expecting out of the situation. One card per pile. I saw a card flip, so okay. Alright, so card 1, Mrs. Chocolate. You're facing satisfaction, perfection, love. You're treating yourself sweet, rich, smooth, splurge, aphrodisiac, the good stuff, fine dining, do things right, celebration, elevated mood. You're gonna be absolutely fine. You're sowing the fruits of your labor right now, card 1, especially with all the work and effort that you've been building in this situation, or, you know, a relationship. It could also be a relationship with your kids. You're setting the foundations, and I'm just hearing like it's gonna be sweet, and you're gonna love that. It's gonna be really nice. And card number 2, you got optical illusion, not what it seems, mirage, trap, unclear, confusion, head trip, sleight of hand, projection, predictive programming. So, this is telling me that once you free yourself, you're gonna realize how much of a trap you were in. You're gonna realize how, like you were seen through rose-colored glasses is what I'm really feeling. Like, once you're out of the space, you're gonna have the ability to kind of see the big picture of what you were living through or what you were experiencing, and you're gonna be like, wow, can't believe I did that for so long, or I can't believe I thought that was the right thing, or can't believe I was surrounding myself with those people and thinking that it was the best thing ever. Like, no, that was a cycle that you usually get yourself into. And I only say that because predictive programming, it's like a cycle that you unknowingly get yourself into. But once you free yourself, do what you love, because it comes out of your inner child, you're gonna see that and you're gonna be like, dang, I'm happy I got myself out of that situation. And for the last pile, you guys got happening soon. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon. So that what you are wishing for. Pile or card number 3, it's gonna happen. Just give it time. And I'm hearing like, when am I gonna heal, or when am I gonna feel better? It'll happen soon. You just kind of just not have to think about it, but just go through the days and take care of yourself. And then after 30 days, ask yourself, how is this affecting you again? All right, Capricorns, this was your reading. I hope you guys resonated with at least one of these piles, or 2 of these, or all of this you resonated with. But I'm on to do the reading for Taurus, so we'll do that one next. Thank you for watching, Capricorns. Bye. These Virgos. Let's go into your situation. So, what are Virgos going through right now? What are they experiencing right now, Virgo people? Okay. Alright, just gonna shuffle. Virgo going through right now? What are they experiencing? What are they going through? Oh, that one fell off my table. Wow, okay. It's a really nice set of cards, I will say. So, card 1, Strength in Reverse. You are maybe feeling like this thing that you need to kind of confront is maybe like you feel like you're not ready for it yet. That's why it's in the reverse position. I definitely feel like my chest is even tightening up. Wow. I wanted to say Scorpio. Not sure why. We're not on water signs yet. This is only earth signs. So Virgo. Wow. Yeah, my chest tightened up a little bit. You guys are scared. You guys are feeling a little reluctant into this new thing that I want to say you've been pushed into. Maybe you feel like maybe someone gave it to you too soon. I don't know. That's something that just wanted to pop out. And yeah, so card 1, I'm feeling a lot of anxious energy into something that you stepped into, and I also want to say like it's like the shoe's too big, or like these shoes are too big to fill, but we'll clarify your card, okay? And so 4 of Pentacles in reverse, Virgos who resonate with this pile right here, I feel like it's something to do with coming out of the energy of, withholding a lot. Whether that is energy is the first thing that came to my mind. Like you're withholding a lot from others, almost like in a defensive way. Like you don't want to give yourself, or you don't want to give too much of yourself to others. So you're kind of in a space where um, you're learning how to better manage your energy, your space, but also maybe your finances. You're being more responsible into this regard, and instead of being stingy, you've learned not to be stingy. That's why I feel like it's in reverse, like you're coming out of that state. And card 3, you guys got the Magician. You are manifesting right now. Is definitely what I'm feeling. You are kind of whipping up the next beginning for yourself. Okay, pile number 3, card number 3. And I definitely feel like you're manifesting a, like, just, yeah, like what I said before, a better beginning. Like, you are resting, you are rejuvenating, you are coming back into your spiritual practice, which may mean anything, okay? I'm not saying like praying or doing things like that. A spiritual practice means many different things to many different people. It could be simply doing yoga, saying your affirmations in the morning, or using a singing bowl while you pray, using an incense as you pray, and yeah, like you're setting your own authentic routine for yourself. Card number 3. Alright, and now I'm going to pull guiding messages from Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck by Amanda Lovelace. So, and also, I know I already pulled the cards, but the deck I'm using for right here is the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sterle. Okay, so so what is the situation for Virgos? Card 1, situation 1. What is the Strength card mean for Virgos? Okay, Virgos. Ooh. Don't be shy. What is the message for those who picked card 1? Alright. Card 1, you guys got Throne. Your potential is endless. Storm, every hurricane comes to an end. Clover, release your guilt. Yeah, so interesting. People, Virgos who resonate with card 1, meaning you feel like you're lacking the strength to go on. You need to release your guilt. You need to acknowledge that it's time for you to live without judgment. It's time for you to move forward and also not really paying too much attention to like the guilt. You know, you deserve this. You deserve all the good things that come after, you know, things end. Every hurricane comes to an end. Exactly. Like, you went through what you went through, and it's no longer going to catch up to you. It's time for you to realize that you can transform your experience to whatever you want it to be. Okay, card 1. And card number 2. Let's see. Okay, messages for Virgos who correlate to the Four of Pentacles. Alright, so your messages is Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. Potion, remember to practice self-love. Library, take control of your own narrative once again. Witch, justice is coming. So definitely with the people who picked Witch and okay, for those who correlate to card 2, Four of Pentacles, meaning you're coming out of feeling the need to kind of withhold a lot of information, withhold maybe money from others, maybe you've been in your space for a long while, you've not been maybe reaching out to others in a while, you're coming out of that space, and these are your messages. Justice is coming. Whatever you feel like happened to you that made you had to go through this experience, karma will set the balance. It's definitely the message. It's time for you to control your own narrative, meaning it's time for you to take back your control, which is your money, your independence, you know, everything that you've maybe saved up. It's time for you to control like your outcome. And remember to practice self-love, meaning like remember to take care of yourself and not just worry about so much that's going on outside of your perspective. And I'm getting Tower because you need to unplug and relax while you're kind of like coming to a close with this experience, you had to go through a difficult time, which was like you had to hold on to everything you had because you didn't know if you were going to come back into a space of like being able to give again. So you're learning that it is safe, and you're learning that it's a time right now to kind of come back to your old self in a way where you're connecting to who you are and you're taking care of who you are, okay? Card number 2. So let's go into card number 3, the Magician. What is the message for those Virgos out there who correlate to the Magician situation, which is you are manifesting right now. You are resting, you are kind of going back into your routine, going back into your rituals, maybe like full moon affirmations, or just like a daily thing of like doing something good for yourself so that like you feel like you're on the right track for the start of the year, right? Alright, so those are the cards that jumped out for card 3. Don't be afraid to sing, protest, start a revolution. Okay, card 3. Virgos who are manifesting and just being really in their own self, in their own space, their own energy, who are only manifesting the best for themselves, for their future. Don't be afraid to sing, which I feel like you using your voice in your manifestations is kind of like a boom. I want to feel like that makes it heard throughout the universe that, yeah, you are going to find your people and you are going to fit into the crowd that you're manifesting in, which is maybe you are manifesting finding a friendship, finding like a community that you can trust, that you feel safe enough to sing with. I keep seeing threes, okay? So definitely like it's something about finding your people and maybe manifesting the right people to come to your way, but also manifesting that you will be in a healthy space to allow these good people to grow with you on this next journey that you're obviously ready for, because like I'm imagining someone who is like literally wake up in the morning, do whatever feels good for them, which is maybe drinking water, drinking tea, or going out for a run, going for a walk. First thing you do is kind of like get the blood moving, and also someone who is finding balance and taking care of their body, of being meticulous when this is intimate, but being like more aware when you take care of your physical body. Like I'm imagining someone like when they're scrubbing their arm in the shower, you're taking your time and you're not just rushing, like it's kind of like literally taking care of yourself. Like I'm also feeling like someone who like I know in yoga, some yoga instructors like to incorporate maybe like massages that you give to yourself. So maybe just taking the time, and a nice ritual in your shower is like implementing maybe like a nice hand massage. And like as you're massaging your fingers, like, and you're watching the water run through your hands, you're imagining like it's cleansing your energy space that's right here on your hands, which are really important. These little portals right here. You know, we give and we receive through these portals right here, and you're taking care of that. But I'm also like seeing someone who's also massaging their feet, taking care of their feet, and like really thinking about like, wow, I need to pay attention to my feet more because they get me they get me to places that where I need to go. And I'm just feeling like a lot of grounding kind of self-care, really like connecting your mind to your body and also breathing. So yeah, you're a very powerful individual. Um, that's all I want to say. And let's go into the romance Angels Oracle deck, okay? So I'm gonna pull one card for each situation. Okay, just gonna shuffle. I'm gonna pull. Okay. All right, so card one. Remember, this is the Strength in Reverse card. You're feeling like a little self-conscious with your power. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Could also be a block with you wanting to take something. So maybe this is like a lesson you're learning, which is like learning how much to kind of really express in the energy center of wanting to take, or at the same time, maybe you were thinking about this situation being easier to manage. And I also want to say that because of maybe the block happening from you not like from you realizing that like, okay, this is a lot harder than it looks, your message is to just let go. Just take your time. You know, practice makes perfect. And card number 2, you got past life relationship. You have known each other before. So I definitely feel like maybe this is literally you just connecting to your own past self. I'm not really necessarily feeling another person in your situation for Virgos who chose card 2. I'm definitely feeling more like you are just connecting back to your old self and seeing your old self from past lives. And you're learning about that. You're learning about how you are. And card 3, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualization. Oh my gosh, I couldn't say that. Visualizations help bring you together. Card 3, I'll say it again. You guys are like, I want to say it like, you guys are on fire. You are using your space and your time to call in what's good for you. Not just like, like some relationship, but you're calling in what is meant for you, which could be like this, the start of a better job, better relationship, better friendship. You know, you're just calling in like good things to come into your life that are meant for you, that are meant for your growth, that are meant for you to expand. So let's go into what you guys should be expecting out of these situations. All right. So, card 1, let me just shuffle and we'll see what your outcome is. So, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so card 1, you got roadblock, blocked, change, barriers, challenges, time to regroup, paralyze, obstacles, stalling, temporary setback, take a detour, not right now, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So I definitely feel like it's time for you to take your energy somewhere better, somewhere where you will see the change. I feel like maybe you've been a little stubborn, Virgo. You've been wanting to do this a certain way, but the universe is really asking you to step back and try it a different way because you trying to continue with force, like in this situation, is not going to help you, it's going to slow you down. Okay? And card two. Interesting. Past life relationship and your future is baby. Cardinal new beginnings, rapid growth, fresh start, unlimited potential, innocent, continuing the legacy. Nice. Birth of a child, new phase. So this could simply mean that in your future, when you feel financially secure, once you're out of the Four of Pentacles state, you're going to maybe welcome in a baby. You're going to feel financially stable to take on this new beginning. Or this could also be you, Virgo, card number two. This could simply be you experiencing this fresh start of, like, maybe you saved enough money to finally feel like you're ready to begin this new thing that you've been really wanting to pour your heart into. So, card three. Now this is really, really good for Virgos who feel called to your situation of the Magician, which is manifesting a fresh new start. This is your future. Chocolate. Satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, treating yourself sweet, splurge, aphrodisiac, the good stuff, elevated mood. You're gonna be doing all the right things, alright? You are going to be definitely like enjoying the sweetness of life once you finally start to see these manifestations coming true, okay, Virgo? Thank you, Virgos, so much for watching. I wish you guys the best. And stay tuned if you want to watch your sun, moon, or rising. I am going to be uploading more zodiac tarot readings like this. And since I liked doing the three piles, I think I'm going to keep it like that for zodiac signs just because I feel like it's nice being able to have three options for your specific zodiac situation. Although it takes longer, this is what I'm feeling called to do. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to book a reading with me on my website, which I will have right here, and it's also linked down below in my description box. And just want to say again, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!